Well, we definitely have seen over, especially the last few years, of our jail population increasing. That's a direct result of the opioid epidemic that we're seeing not only in our county, not only in our state, but nationwide. And so we're never going to arrest our way out of the opioid problem, and we recognize that, but we have a responsibility to keep our community safe. And so these individuals that are out trying to fill their addiction, many times they're committing offenses, breaking and enterings, larcenies, and so we have to hold them accountable. But a lot of times when we get these individuals in our jail and they get time to get the drugs of choice out of their system, they're somebody's child, somebody's mother, somebody's father, and somebody loves them. And a lot of them are good people who have made bad decisions involving their addiction and the choices that they've made. And so they start reaching out and wanting help. Through the years, we've seen our mental health system struggle, and the resources available to some of these people, we have seen they're hard to get. And so we started a program in our jail called Prime for Life. And these individuals volunteer to take this program, and it gives these inmates who have recognized that they have a problem somebody involved with the mental health system to be able to talk to and to give guidance on what they need to do to change their life. And it puts them in contact with those same individuals that they can reach out to the moment they are released. And so we're very proud of that program. We've had somewhere around 80 inmates that have taken that program, where we have a licensed trained professional in the mental health come in and spend time with them, a week-long class. Over the last couple of years, we've seen our jail population at its max. And so on a daily average, in a 75-bed facility, we average about 100 inmates a day. And so we have to make sure that those inmates are being cared for in other counties, and we have to reach out to those counties. And so Macon County spends a lot of money in Clay County, Cherokee County, Jackson County, Swain County, and here recently we even had to reach out to Charlotte, Mecklenburg to look at the possibility of housing some of our prisoners. And so we were having to transport those individuals. Is the future of our county looking at building a jail? Absolutely, I think that's in the future, but I feel like that there's other ways, and I've explained it to a couple of the commissioners and the county manager, is I feel like that we have to look at some different ways that we can reduce the number of people in our jail and save some money instead of just automatically building a jail. And so I've asked them to allow me to keep those stats and look for other avenues of being able to save money. And one of the ways that we're looking at, and I don't know if it's going to be success or not, but we're looking at the possibility of electronic monitoring and being able to select certain inmates on low-level charges to be able to be on such a thing as house arrest, electronic monitoring. And we're in the process now of trying to find a jail that's actually doing that.
I've been one of the toughest on drugs my whole career. I've made several narcotic arrests, and I intend to do the same as sheriff, but I think we need other outlets too. I think we need other programs to maybe help educate our children. I really like the Narconon programs. I've been doing a lot of research on them. They have age-specific stuff that, you know, you take teenagers and you give them the little line off the DARE program and they're not really into that. So Narconon offers, you know, age-specific stuff, and I think that's a way to help prevent children from getting on drugs to begin with. And then, you know, I want to do more community stuff. I want to have options for the people of our community to come speak with me, and we'll have programs to help educate them on what to look for, and, you know, maybe help their kids get off of drugs. And I want to support the programs around here that we do have, such as Full Circle down on the Georgia Road. She does a lot of good for people. Her and I don't see completely eye to eye on everything, but she does some amazing things to help people, so I want to fully support her in what she does. The Rock Bottom Recovery out of Hayesville, ran by Stacy Ledford, she's done some amazing things with Macon County's inmates that are being held over there. I've spoken with several of the inmates, and they continue the program after they get out. We do have some programs here in Macon County, such as Second Chance, but according to my research, you have to be in jail for 90 days before you get to be a part of that. And I want to continue the Second Chance program, but I need a program in there that gets them from day one. Maybe we can, catch some. And the more programs you have, because all of them won't work on everybody, so the more programs you have, maybe we can catch some that would have slipped through the cracks. And I don't know a whole lot about it yet. I'm just starting my research on it. Would be drug court. Yeah, Buncombe County has it, and I've talked to a couple of friends I have over there, and they seem to like it. I've got a few friends in Georgia, and they have drug court where they do different things, where they will sentence them to rehab. Go to rehab or go to jail. You got a choice. And I think that helps quite a bit. Again, it's one program, so it's not going to get everybody, but maybe we can get a few of them. If we can save one, maybe we can save another one. A lot of the people with the Rock Bottom program are, recovering addicts themselves. So they come back and want to help other people, and I think we need to build on stuff like that. I'm not a big advocate of let's build bigger jails and put more people in jail. But with the ones going to jail, we don't have enough room for them, so we have to do something. And this jail is outdated. It really is. Even when I used to work there, and that's been, a few years ago, there was places falling apart in it. So it kind of needs to be remodeled, a new jail, something needs to be done.
The opioid epidemic is a problem. I see it more based out of controlled through the doctors, because of the doctors have control of the scripts that are going out and how much quantity is going out. Based upon that, I would possibly have an investigator just solely looking into doctor shopping, or possibly trying to investigate fraudulent claims of sorts. But there again, that would be totally government controlled in the end. But as far as on the streets and stuff like that, it'd be treated as any other narcotic, cited or possibly arrested for. And there we go again with the possible arrest and everything like that with the overcrowding of the jails. Yes, keep the inmates and the monies of the taxpayers in the county. That way the county has less expenditures going out. With as much as the budget is, yes, there's give and take some places, but let's try to keep as much as we can in the county. I'm all for any kind of in-jail rehabilitation, any kind of programs that will point them towards Christ or any kind of thing like that. And with the ones that are in effect right now for like opioids and the epidemic on that, let's go ahead and instead of starting up brand new and then putting more money into something new that we have no studies about, that are the statistics on how the rate is. I would like to readdress that and to see exactly what's going wrong with those programs. Can we, not saying they're not good programs whatsoever, but readdress the issue and see what we can do to rework it, to see why, if there's a high dropout rate, why try to fix that. If there's a high success rate, we'll take and see if we can draw to the other programs to move that over and say, well, how are you having such good success, and then go from there.